Hey there, Internet. Remember last week when I was all like, I had something brilliant planned for today, but my computer has now crashed like 4 times. And then I was all like, well, don't worry because I'll probably put up this video like next week. Well, guess what, guys? This week is last week's next week. And so this video was last video's next week's video. Some of you didn't believe in me, but some of you did. For those of you who don't, believe in me next time. And for those of you who did, don't stop believing. Here we go. Alright, so what I wanted to talk about was this. It starts with a story. Last week sometime, and that probably means like 2 weeks ago at this point, I was sitting there by my lonesome drawing some doodly-o type things in my notebook. This is my hand, but it signifies my notebook. And a friend of mine noticed that I was drawing, and she came up to me and she was like, "Wow, Johnny, I didn't know that you could draw." My first response was, of course, I didn't know I could either because I didn't think it was that good, but that's beside the point. Anyway, I said thanks, and then she proceeded to ask a question that kind of got me stumped for a little bit. She asked, and I don't quote, I paraphrase, "So, Johnny, is there anything that you can't do?" And my first response was sports, because I always think of myself as being terrible at sports. But then I started to think about it for a while, and I realized that I did play football, and no, I can't really play basketball. I'm kind of okay at soccer, even though I don't really like it, so I kind of can even play sports. But for the rest of that day, I kind of kept mulling this question over in my mind about, can I do everything? Now, as a 21st century American cynic, I often find myself in the position where I tell people, you can't do everything. Because, you know, there's this whole American dream that you little kids out there can just believe hard enough and work hard enough and you can be whatever you want to be. And I was all like, that's garbage, you can't be whatever you want to be. But that day when I was sitting there thinking about being able to do everything, I kind of had a bit of epiphany and came up with this. You cannot be anything, but you can do anything. What do I mean by that? Let me explain. You see, by being something, I essentially mean being good at the actions involved. So, being a musician means that you're really good at music. Being an athlete means that you're really good at sports. Being a mathlete means that you don't have any friends. I mean, it means that you're really good at math. But by doing something, I mean literally just actually physically doing it. And I came to the realization that you can't be anything, but you can do pretty much anything, as long as, like, the civil law and the physical laws don't prevent you from doing it. So you can't fly, and you can't, like, go around stealing things. Well, actually, you technically can do that. You'll just get punished for it. I don't endorse it, though. So yeah, this little brain epiphany thing just kind of shook up my world a little bit, because I realized that, you know, I may never be a musician, but I can play music. I may never be good at making videos on YouTube, but obviously I can do that. I may never be good at drawing, but I can do it simply because I want to. So my challenge to you this week is to find something that you've never thought you would be able to do, and just do it, because you'll find you can do it. You probably won't be able to do it well, at least not without a ton of practice. Like me playing guitar, it's taken me like a year and I'm still terrible at it. But you can do it. So let me know down in the commentate section what you think. I hope you enjoyed this. Tune in next week for more exciting episodes of Life Unedited. And until next time, I've apparently become a hat-wearing person. Also, I may have forgotten how to dress myself, as you can tell by my lovely, illustrious black and white and red and green and orange wardrobe. And deuces.